Let me show you this new Silverado. This is the 2019 Trailboss. Let's go over here and look at it. Hey guys, the 2019 Silverado's just arrived. This is the 4th generation Silverado, and it's definitely the best. Right now you have everything from a work truck to high country. There's eight different trim levels. We've got an RST package. There's going to be a 1500 diesel truck and everything in between. This is a Trailboss. Before I tell you about the Trailboss, go through the basic differences in the 19 or the 4th generation Silverado. First thing is, it's 1.6 inches longer. The entire truck is. The wheelbase is 3.9 inches longer, 2 inches taller, and believe it or not, it's 450 pounds less in weight. And I'll kind of go through how Chevrolet did that. For right now, let's talk a little about the Trailboss. This is going to be basically the off-road version of the Silverado. First thing you'll notice is there's a 2-inch lift kit on the Silverado Trailboss. You're always going to have the Rancho shocks. You'll have the off-road tires, black wheels, black wheel caps. On the front, you're going to have red tow hooks. And the Trailboss always have a black grille. Now the Trailboss will come in different colors, whites, reds, blues. But your tow hooks are always going to be red. And a big part of the package is your Z71 package. In the Z71 package, you're going to have Rancho shocks. It'll always have the all-terrain tires. It's going to have hill descent control, which will control inside. It's got a 2-speed transfer case. You have skid plates on your gas and your transfer case. Let's go look at the back side. The back of the truck is where it's really exciting, believe it or not. Let's go over some of the differences in the 18 to 19 on the back. First of all, you have the Chevrolet stamped in, which is really great looking. You've got a 4 and a 7-pin trailering package, and these steps are much wider and thicker than they used to be, so you can get a bigger boot in there. And what's really neat, you got a push button tailgate. So I can have, with my key fob, I can lower the tailgate. There's a button inside I can lower the tailgate, or I can just do it with my hand. Remember I said the truck was 450 pounds lighter? The way they did that is your tailgate and your doors, they're going to use different materials, like we'll use aluminum and magnesium, which is going to be a lot lighter. So overall the truck got lighter. So what would happen is in your doors, if somebody hit your door and damaged your door, you can now put a new door on almost as cheaply as you can repair the door. When you look inside here, this is huge. The inside, the bed is 7 inches wider. This is by far the widest bed in its class. Inside you've got 12 tie downs that are rated 500 pounds. And then you also have other tie downs that you can adjust all around. And on this side, you've got your LED lights, and you also have a 120 volt outlet, believe it or not. And look how light this tailgate is once again. Now the rear end in the Trailboss is 323. That's the only rear end available. And this is going to tow 9,500 pounds. That doesn't sound like a lot, but what we're talking about here is a lifted off-road truck. Left to right. Our tow haul button used to be on the stem. Now it's right here. You notice when I push it, and when I twist it over, there's tow haul and sport right here. And then you've got your regular mode, which is really, really neat right there. Over on this side, you've got your auto 2, high and low 2-wheel, regular 2-wheel, your fog lights. And one thing I didn't show you in the back, this light, it says cargo lamps enabled. A lamp is going to shine into the bed, and there's also going to be a lamp shining onto the hitch. There's a light in the back, which I didn't point out, but it's pointing down on the hitch, which is really neat. Here's your auto lights, and here's your electronic parking over here. And then one thing they changed this year is now it's telescope and it'll go up and down. Before, the cars did this, but the trucks would do either one. Now you can go up and down and in and out. And then one things I really love is this roller pin. This used to be a push button, so now it rolls real easily through all your different options on your driver information center. And here's one that I really like: brake pad life. This is the first vehicle that's done that. So instead of going to the dealer and finding about your brakes, you're wondering something's going on, you can see if it's your brake pad life right here. And then your air filter life you can also check, which is really neat. Push button start is new for Chevy. We've had countless people ask, when are we going to push button? We've had push button on cars. This is the first time we had it on the truck. And as we move over, your park assist is the automatic stop start. A lot of people didn't like this. There wasn't a problem with it, but say it was a 213 Malibu and the car would stop when you put your foot on the brake at a red light. A lot of people didn't like that starting back up. So this truck has the ability to stop start at a red light or a stop sign and save you gas. And if you don't like it, you can just turn it off right here. So I just turned it off and I just turned it on right there. Okay, this is your tailgate, which was a push button. I can do it from my fob. I can do it from pushing the tailgate, or I can do that. Here's your traction control, and this is your light for your 12 volt in the back. And there's a hill descent we talked about earlier. There's a USB-C, USB, and then your 12 volt outlet, and then your regular plug-in. And this is your trailer brake right here. That's your gain, your plus, and your minus, and all that. Inside here, you also, I didn't mean to be rude to that guy. Inside here, you've got the USB-C, you got USB, you've got your SD card, and look how deep that is right there. And then one of the really exciting things is your 7-inch screen. This comes in a 7 and an 8-inch screen, but I'll just briefly go through this. You can actually set up apps and you can move them right down here if you want to. And the way this thing moves is really sweet. So for example, my settings, I can run through my settings. That's simple. I can go through my apps, set up apps, download apps that I want and have them down here. I can go through my vehicle settings, teen driver. If you don't want your child driving over 60 or whatever you want to do, you can keep up with the teen. The valet mode will keep other people from messing with your settings. Take it back home again. On my audio, AM, FM. This screen is so, the touch is so awesome on the screen. It's absolutely incredible. Then you can go to your Wi-Fi hotspot. You're gonna get 3 gig of hotspot. And then you can also, for $20 a month, have unlimited Wi-Fi. That's still available this year. Then you can set up a profile for you as a user, so different people can sign in and have different settings on this vehicle the way they want them. And then your Android Auto and Apple Play's been here for a long time. Now, the trailering is really neat. So you can set your trailering package up. So depending on the kind of connection, it's a 4-pin, if it's a 7-pin, what kind of trailer you have, what kind of truck, you can go through your checklist, make sure everything's right. You can add your profile for your trailer, so you can come in, push the button and have your profile set up. And then there's a maintenance where it'll tell you kind of what's going on with that. And your camera, you got your regular camera they've had for a long time. This red is your danger area. You can see where you're going, but watch this. That line is your trailering line, so I can line this up. If I'm pulling a trailer, I can line it right up to the trailer. And this right here, that's the hitch. That's the light. Well, that's not the light, that's the camera facing down the hitch. And then if you come over here and turn the light on, you're gonna have the light. You can't see it in the daylight. Hey, welcome to the back seat. This back seat has changed considerably. For one thing, 3 inches longer. So you got a 6'7" person be perfectly comfortable back here. That's number one. Number two, both sides have this storage. So you can use your imagination on what you can put back here. Okay guys, that's the 2019 Silverado. This is the Trailboss. When Beaty Chevrolet gets the other trucks in, we'll go over some of the other trucks like your diesel. That's what I'm really looking forward to. I encourage you to come in here and see one of the sales professionals, any of the sales professionals in here. You're welcome to talk to the managers. They're always available. The owner, Stanley Griffin Jr., is always available. Come visit the body shop, which is facing the interstate, or our service department. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you. Y'all have a great day.